Restaurant workers have put up with absurdly low poverty, frankly, legacy of slavery wages for 150 years since emancipation. And here we are in this historic moment, first time in 150 years where restaurant workers are saying, no, enough is enough, take this job and shove it.
People are saying, guess what? I'm not working for that sub-minimum wage anymore. You need to pay me, otherwise I'm not here. We have a wage shortage, not a worker shortage.
1 million restaurant workers have left the industry, and 80% say the only thing that would make them come back to work in restaurants is a full livable wage with tips on top. The only thing that's going to get 1 million workers or more to come back to work in restaurants is a full livable wage guaranteed by law. Emancipation, the restaurant and hospitality industry wanted the ability to hire Black people, Black women in particular, not pay them anything at all and have them live entirely on tips. The restaurant lobby, which later became the National Restaurant Association, mutated the notion of tipping from being an extra or bonus on top of a wage to becoming the wage itself. There are 43 states that persist with this legacy of slavery, with a sub-minimum wage for tipped workers. 4 out of 5 states in the US have a sub-minimum wage for tipped workers that is $5 or less. One of those states is Michigan, where the minimum wage for tipped workers hovers at just over $3.60.
One fair wage will impact my life tremendously. I'm a single mom. I have to manage my income on a day-to-day basis just to do anything with my son. For you to count my tips as a guaranteed income doesn't work. It just can't keep the lights on. It's guaranteed that that bill will be there. There's no guarantee that someone will tip me.
This is a moment where you have the ability to actually change the outcome of the Michigan elections by putting this issue on the ballot and driving hundreds of thousands of low-wage workers who otherwise wouldn't vote to the polls to vote themselves a raise.
Everyone deserves to be able to support themselves. And if you want to continue to be able to go out to eat and drink and have a good time and not have to wait, 2 hours for your food to come out, then you might want to get out and vote so that this industry continues to be sustainable and is there for you to enjoy. Just have to do better for the next generation of industry workers that are coming in and deserve to be making a fair wage.
You work 40 hours a week, you should at least be able to pay your bills, and it's time for one fair wage.
Michigan is just the beginning. We are in this moment of upheaval and the Great Revolution. We are working with workers across the country in nearly half of the states in the US, working with workers, supporting them to raise wages in their states. Michigan is going to pass, and then we're going to see dozens of other states follow.
It's time to pay your people. It's not the server's responsibility to support a mediocre restaurant. So you got 2 choices. You either pay your servers, you do it yourself, or you get out of business.